Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are. It's time for NFL Week 11, Sunday, one of the best days of the week. Thank you for patiently waiting. It's time to live bet the NFL slate today. Welcome to my live stream once again. We are loaded. 6 NFL plays dropped already. Shout out to everyone who watched my video overnight with my pregame plays. Shout out to everyone that was in the live stream yesterday throughout the week. We are ready to roll once again. Let's attack the slate together. Go ahead and smash that like button for me while you are here. I wish you guys the best of luck. Let's get the chat rolling. Love to hear how you guys are doing. Share your plays. This is a sharp chat, man. You guys have been dropping some bangers throughout the week. I hope to capitalize with you guys today. I'm really excited for this slate. Gonna stay on stream for as long as possible. I'll go ahead and get my plays up on the board once again here. I'll go through a few last minute notes. See if we can put something else together, maybe a quick combo or two for these games. But as you know, these are my pregame picks up on the board. If I bet anything live, I'll add it to the stream. I'll add it here on the screen. I can't wait for these games, man. Let's get it going. How do you guys feel about my plays? How do you guys feel about your plays? What game are you most anticipating in the NFL for Week 11 today? Let's roll, everyone. I'll give you guys a second to tail my plays if you didn't watch my video last night. But either way, give me 1 second to go ahead and send a message to the live Discord chat. The link to join the free Discord group chat is in the video description below. If it's not working, let me know. I'll pin it in the chat. Okay, I'll just send a tweet out and we'll go ahead and get started. Let's go. Yeah, let me get that thing out of the chat. Hold on. That thing. Okay. Hey, Northern Grower, how's it going? He said he likes Christian Kirk over 16 yards for the Jaguars. Welcome to the chat. John Bennett, welcome to the chat once again. He likes Joe Flacco to go under his passing yards today. Okay, a bit of a contrarian play there. Might need to ride with you. Hey, Big Leg. Just passing by to wish you all the best from Portugal. Well, hey, welcome, Big Leg. Thanks for the positivity. Nice to meet you. Go ahead and give my channel a follow, brother. I'm sure maybe you're already following, but I wish you the best of luck as well. And thanks for sending the positive energy. Shout out to Portugal. John Bennett said he also likes Christian Watson to go over his longest reception today. What's the line there, John? Northern Grower said, yeah, for the Texans. Sorry, he used to. Yeah. No, Christian Kirk? Yeah. Mama G wins. Welcome back. He likes the under in the Texans game. I had that listed as well as a solid lean. As a solid potential lean there. Watson? Which line are you talking about? Northern Grower? Which line are you talking about? Let's get right to it. We have a few big games in the window. The late slate is it's huge. Huge. Chiefs, Broncos, Rams, Seahawks. I mean, these are some massive games. We have Eagles, Lions tonight as well. In the early game, we have a few enticing games. Every game is pretty good in the NFL from a betting perspective. We're always looking to capitalize here. I'd say that the premier game in the early slate is the Buccaneers versus the Bills. Okay. A lot of people are expecting some decent action there. I think we're going to get fireworks in that Bears Vikings game. Hoping Jordan Addison can light it up today. Watson over 220.5 passing yards. Who's Watson? Not Dijon. He's not playing. Gregarious, welcome. Started the day with the sweaty cash on the Dolphins money line. Sweaty. I was just watching that over here to the side. The Commanders, they were scratching and clawing. They almost stole that one. How do you guys feel? Is Dolphins head coach McDaniel, is he going to keep his job or what? Is he going to keep his job? Okay, so as you can see on the board, I have DK Metcalf to go over 52.5 receiving yards here against the poor Bengals secondary. I think he has a distinct edge here. He let people down over the last couple of weeks, but I tend to bet based on matchups in the NFL somewhat. I think he's going to capitalize today. I think Aaron Rodgers might get back on track with the passing game after getting stifled by that Chargers D on Sunday Night Football last week. John Bennett said, got to get rid of Tua. You're saying Tua's the one holding the back, huh? Tagovailoa. It's tough to watch them play sometimes. I can't even lie to you. Next bet up, we have Jordan Addison over 48.5 receiving yards. Minus 110 odds to win 1 unit. We're going to see, there's a lot of talk about Justin Jefferson today. I don't doubt his ability to take advantage. But I think Jordan Addison might be slightly overlooked in this matchup against the Bears. Michael Penix Jr., this is a bet. I know we haven't really, you guys probably haven't seen many people bet on him today, but I do think he's going to get back on track with the passing game against a Panthers secondary that has been making a few mistakes over the last couple of weeks. As we all remember, the Falcons were shut out by the Panthers in their first divisional game a couple of weeks ago. I do think that the Falcons fare better in this matchup. I think Michael Penix Jr. is going to get a much better performance today. We're going to get a much better performance. I was very happy to see Drake London activated for the game. Drake London was questionable for this one, but he's ready to roll. His number one target. I think we might see some fireworks in Atlanta today. Now, the next 3 bets on the board are for the later games. We have Evan Engram, the tight end of the Broncos, to go over 24.5 receiving yards. I should say yards on the screen. Sorry for the typo. And Lamar Jackson over 206.5 passing yards. I think that's a bit of an overcorrection. I know the Browns secondary, the Browns defense has been stingy against the pass. They're only allowing 187 passing yards per game, but I still think this is a bit of an overreaction here. after a bit of a dip in his offensive performance over the last couple of weeks. Although the Ravens have been winning games, I do think Lamar gets back on track here, and also the same logic applies to Jalen Hurts tonight. Win or lose, this is not an endorsement of the Eagles winning the game against the Lions tonight, but I do think we're going to see some fireworks from Jalen Hurts. I think Nick Sirianni is going to open the playbook up tonight on Sunday Night Football. So yeah, shout out to all of you. Let's go ahead and capitalize. Gonna just go ahead and check some odds here for these games. I think the live bets will be flowing today. We went 5-1 with my live bets last weekend during the NFL. Let's keep it going. Last weekend was my best week of the year betting the NFL. I won over 20 units on that day. And we're looking to keep it going today. Northern Grower says McDaniel looks like a me guy. Yeah. Zachary, welcome to the chat. Zachary Kirby. Rico Dowdle under 84.5. That's rushing yards. It's a high line. It's a high line against a Falcons front seven that does have some talent. I appreciate you guys for showing my overnight video some love with my pregame picks. I know not everyone has time, the most time in the world, but if you are here making time to be with me on stream during these games, I truly appreciate you. I'm going to try my hardest to help us come out on top by the end of this slate. So many notes to share. Too many notes to go through with 5 minutes until kickoff. But I'm ready to roll. Just know if certain games reach a certain threshold, the live bets will flow. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. Help this stream get as many likes as possible so we can get a few more people in here. I'm just getting red zone and a couple other games here on my screen. Give me a second, everyone. We are ready to roll. Let me know what game you're watching in the chat. Drop your plays in the chat, everyone. Thanks for the plays. Let's go. Ryohoshi87, welcome. Welcome. He said his play for the early slate is Chargers -3. I hope you crush that. Thanks for sharing. Your Gary's D said he might be tailing the Evan Engram bet. I think he's popping off today. 1 minute until kickoff, everyone. It's a lovely day. Shout out to all of you wherever you are. Hope you're having a great Sunday with your families. Is there Zachary Kirby? Thanks for sharing that, Rico Dowdle. The Falcons front seven has some talent. I think you might be on the right side there. We're kicking off. We're kicking off, everyone. I'm going to get the live scores, live stats on the screen. Hey, Ben Classens, how's it going? Welcome, Andrew Andrew as well. Yeah, I might have some live moneyline action and some live spreads for you guys today. I went props heavy. I had a lot of moneyline spreads and stuff last week. Today, the board was a bit more iffy. My system generated a ton of player props for us to jump on today. I might have a few more player props in game after the first quarter or at halftime, but I do have a few games targeted for live betting for spreads if the odds reach a certain threshold. So we're ready to roll. One second, I'm just finalizing one or two more things here. I think we might get some fireworks in that Giants-Packers game. Some scoring. Okay. It is time for football. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If you're not subscribed, take a second to subscribe here to my YouTube channel. I'm Myguyknowsaguy. This is my live sports betting channel. I also post pregame picks across the board. We already have 4 receiving yards from DK Metcalf. If you're just joining, you can go ahead and take a quick screenshot. I'll come back to these, but those are my pregame bets up on the board. And we have kicked off in every early game on the slate. Let's get right to it. Whoa, a 20-yard reception for Wan'Dale Robinson in the Packers-Giants game already. Jameis is chunking the rock. Shout out to you guys. Ryoshi, Gregarious Zachary, Northern Grower, John Bennett, Mama G wins. Juan Chavez, welcome back. Let's go. 21 yards already for DK Metcalf. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I said I expect him to have an explosive performance today. Conrad Walters, let's go. He took the Rockets -2.5 in the NBA. He's been hot this week in the chat. Some red zone action. As things progress a bit, I'll go ahead and zoom in on maybe two of these games: the Bears game and the Steelers game. I know most people are watching the Buccaneers play the Bills here. Jalen Warren, the Steelers offense is clicking early. Whew, Davis Mills. Bills defense is playing with an edge early. I know the over in that game is one of the most popular bets on the board. The Bucs and the Bills. Touchdown Steelers. Kenneth Gainwell. I think he was like plus 700 for a touchdown, no joke. A reception for the backup running back. And Aaron Rodgers, it's a scripted drive early on, but I did say I think Aaron Rodgers and this offense is going to get back on track. Most offenses get back on track against this Bengals defense. I don't think a bye week did them much. There's not much they can improve structurally. They're a flawed defense. They rely on single high coverage at a very high rate. Welcome, Jay Hunter, to the chat. Good afternoon, brother. Hope you're having a great day. Katak Fitness, my brother, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a great day. He said Metcalf's looking good. He is. Good opening drive for DK. Conrad Walters said he's at his grandson's hockey game at the sports stable in Superior, Colorado. Wow, shout out to you and your grandson. Playing hockey, organized hockey. Love to hear it. I'm trying to get on the ice myself, get into a beer league here in Toronto, Conrad. A little local hockey league for novices. They also have a league here called the Adult Safe League, which is like sort of light contact. John Bennett said Giants score. Take Packers -2.5. Okay, thanks for the live bet. I'm going to go ahead and monitor that. Devin Singletary touchdown. I said we could see fireworks in this Giants game. I think we could get a high score there. Giants have a poor secondary. They're really, really bad against the run as well. Josh Jacobs might have a field day here. And also, Green Bay, they're going to face much less resistance than the Eagles on Monday night. The Eagles actually suffocated them. And then also, Jameis Winston might be an upgrade just at the moment in terms of an aerial attack for this Giants offense. We know what Jameis provides. We know the full spectrum of the Jameis Winston experience, the highs, the lows. But we might get the highs today. Let me know what game you guys are watching in the chat. Best of luck to your grandson, Conrad. If you're just joining the stream, these are my pregame bets. I'll leave these on the screen for another minute or so. Maybe you can take a screenshot, but these are my pregame bets. As always, I'll never mislead you. If I place any live bets with my own money, I will add them to the board here for you to tail or to just assess on your own. If you want to fade, it's up to you. But those are my pregame bets. DK Metcalf already has 2 receptions and 21 yards. Still no yards for Jordan Addison. They punted the ball away to the Bears, who are now starting their drive at their own 10-yard line. And Michael Penix Jr. only has 2 passing yards. Hopefully he can crank things up. I don't like that, but it was only the first drive of the game. The Panthers are just about in the red zone, though, against the Falcons here. They're knocking on the door early to put up the first points of the game. Let's see how that drive progresses. And Josh Allen throws an interception. Interception. Buccaneers ball. What's going on with that Bills offense? We're seeing some massive regression over the last couple of games. Except for that game against the Chiefs. Go ahead and smash that like button for me, everyone. They put them in prime position to score. Second and goal. Second and goal for the Houston Texans. They are knocking on the door here after a decent catch from Dalton Schultz. Panthers also in the red zone. Buccaneers in the red zone after that Josh Allen interception. This guy said Josh Allen's genuinely horrible. Hey. Jay Hunter said he's watching the Bears and the Vikings. Am I muted? Hey, how's my volume, everyone? Andrew is asking in the chat if I'm muted. Can you guys hear me clearly? My screen says the mic is working, but let me know if you guys can hear me in the chat. Just say yes or no. Charlavani, welcome. Volume's good? Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jay Hunter. Ryohashi, 87. Jay Hunter said, what are you thinking on that Cowboys Monday night game? I looked at that game. I think the Cowboys might get the win. Maybe it falls within the 3, though. Raiders plus 3.5, but Cowboys money line, that's a small window. But I do think we're going to get a high-scoring game tomorrow. I don't think many people think that, but I do think we're going to get a relatively higher-scoring game compared to what we've seen out of the Raiders over the last couple of weeks. The Cowboys secondary has been a bit fraudulent. I think that both teams have a chance to put up some points there. Who knows? Maybe the Cowboys pull away late. How do you feel about that game, Jay Hunter? John Bennett dropped a pick in the chat as well, everyone. Packers -2 live after the Cowboys went up good. Andy Sue, welcome. Good afternoon. And the Buccaneers get a field goal. Jay Hunter said he's got Cowboys -3. I mean, the Cowboys on paper they should get it done. I just there's a bit of a system I roll with. The Cowboys might get it done though, but I do think we're going to see a high scoring game. And we have a touchdown from Tedorora McMillan, everyone. Touchdown Panthers. T-Mac. After a 4-game drought there, he grabs a touchdown against the Falcons, and the Panthers might be going up 7-0 here if they convert the extra point. The Bills' defense is keeping them in the game. They've been stingy to start things off here. Andy Sue said the week he bet Tet to score, he grabbed a touchdown. McMillan, that's the sort of week he's been having for his fantasy team. Sounds like you might be in first place, Andy. Good job. Can we get some production for Jordan Addison? I'd like to see it, JJ McCarthy. Come on. I was a bit confident in you today. Give that ball to Addison. At least Jefferson, open it up. Open it up. The Bears defense hasn't been the strongest unit of the team. Their secondary hasn't been the strongest unit. The offense has been carrying them. Oh man, he tried to air it out just then. They couldn't connect. He tried to throw a big one to Jordan Addison right there. 30-yard pass right there. Turnover on downs. They went for it at 4th and goal at the goal line. Still no score there for the Texans and the Titans, everyone. I think we are going to get a very low-scoring game there. Touchdown T. Higgins, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see how this goes. I think they took it back. Nope, it's a touchdown. Illegal use of hands on Cam Hayward. Touchdown T. Higgins. The Bengals might be tying it up right here, pending kick. Jordan Addison should have caught that, man. I just saw the play. That was a good pass. Wide open. Could have been a touchdown too. That could have been like a 60-yard touchdown for Jordan Addison. The refs missed it though. His jersey was being grabbed by the Bears defender. Clear pull of the jersey there. Nice touchdown grab for T. Higgins. Chargers driving here. Ooh. T. Higgins has been having a hell of a season. He's had some nasty grabs, some touchdowns this year. And the Giants defense comes up with a stop. Lack of offensive production for Green Bay. Jay Hunter said he's a diehard Bears fan. Once we get Johnson and Gordon back, our defense is going to be okay. Yeah, I agree. That's nice to know you're a Bears fan. I'm going with my first live bet of the board on the board, everyone. The Texans Titans under 32.5. I'm rolling with it. To win a half unit, smaller to start the day. I'll have some full unit bets closer to halftime. Texans Titans under 32.5 full game to win a half unit up on the board. How you guys feel about that? The Texans defense is, I just don't see, and the Titans defense after that goal line stand, I just don't see the Titans putting up many points either. Let me guys know if you guys are tailing. Let me know if the line has changed. Field goal Chargers. Uh-oh. Michael Penix Jr. has 70 yards on that drive? Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go. He aired it out in response to what the Panthers did with Tedororik McMillan. We need Michael Penix Jr. to go over 225.5 passing yards. No one picked that. I'm telling you guys that now. So we are one of the few on that. I'm expecting a big day from Mike. Touchdown, Falcons. A Bijan Robinson, 4-yard rush. Drake London had a 30-yard catch and a 41-yard catch on that drive. So he's not hurt. The Bengals are going for 2. Did they get it? Did they get it? Nope, they missed. Let's see if he gets DK the ball here on this drive. Aaron Rodgers. Love what I saw right there out of from Michael Penix Jr. Bills knocking on the door here. Who had this being 3-zip early? Get the ball to DK. Huge drop. Yep, Northern Grower. Huge drop. Touchdown Bills, Josh Allen. Rushing touchdown for Josh Allen, everyone. I think his line was about minus 110. Let's get Addison involved, man. Another quick drive for the Bears. Great field position. Air it out to Addison again. Air it out to Addison again. That's what I want to see. First live bet is on the board, everyone. We bet it together about 5 minutes ago. Let me know. Did anyone tail my live bet? Did anyone grab this? Texans and Titans under? I think DK Metcalf might get a touchdown too. That might be a decent look if you guys are looking for some in-game touchdowns. I think DK could get in the end zone today. I think Jordan Addison could get in the end zone today as well. In the early slate. Maybe Khalil Shakir of the Bills. Andrew grabbed it at plus 105. Okay, we're riding. Help this stream get a few more likes, everyone. Go ahead and smash that like button. It takes 1 second. Help this stream get at least 30, 35 likes. I don't know what's up with these bots in the chat. Some weird, but don't worry, I'm banning them. Auto moderator is on. You guys won't spam my viewers, my great, amazing viewers. Shout out to all of you. Andy Sue said he's tailing it under 33.5. Yeah, it's a bit, it's not the best line. It was 37.5 pregame, but that's a big time, drop from what we saw the Texans do last week. And it's indicative of two decent defenses and one team that has shown an absolute inability to score in the Tennessee Titans. Get that ball to DK. Get that ball to DK, Aaron. 2 big catches for Justin Jefferson. He's up to 24 receiving yards. And the Vikings are in the red zone. Looks like they might be putting the first points of the game up on the board. Still no points for the Packers. Ryu Hoshi said he might be the only Titans fan in a 5,000 mile radius. Woo. You guys had a great era, man, with Mike Vrabel, Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill. That team was almost unstoppable. Went to the AFC title game a couple times. It's tough to hit the reset button and rebuild as a fan in any sport. Titans are driving. Titans are driving. They're knocking on the door. Rio, she said they'll get to the red zone and then get 4 holding penalties and miss the field goal. It's been that type of year. I should say 2 years for the Titans. Get the ball to DK Aaron. Oh yeah, Parker Washington. Bright future. He stepped up big time. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Shout out to Kawhi. Shout out to Kawhi. I don't know why I said that. He's not the most popular guy right now. And I'm not sure if you guys heard, but Bryce Young was just injured. It might be a serious injury as well. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but Bryce Young was sacked, and he didn't get up. It's horrible news for the Panthers. Parker Washington's really good at blocking too, Andrew. Touchdown Jaguars. Let's get some play action here. Let's get some play action here, Steelers. Ooh, he targeted him then. He missed. They didn't get it done. Jay Hunter with the update. Bryce Young is back up. He's walking on his own. So maybe it was just a bit of a scare. Andrew said he's been rolling with Parker Washington at his flex spot in his fantasy leagues. He loves his production. Yeah, he's been outperforming expectations, his ADP for sure. How many of you guys play fantasy football? Three zip Titans at the end of the first quarter. We have the under 32.5 live. Might have a few more live bets here in a moment. Scanning things as we reach the end of the first quarter in most of the games. Hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. I'm rooting for us. Bryce Young is walking to the locker room, everyone. He is going to the locker room in the Panthers-Falcons game. Quarterback Bryce Young. Just got that update. Jordan Love is in the blue tent. Packers quarterback Jordan Love is in the blue tent with an apparent left shoulder injury. Yep, Andrew, thanks for sharing. And we're just about the end at the end of the first quarter in the Steelers-Bengals game. The Falcons drive is progressing here to start the second quarter. The live bets will probably start to flow here, everyone, towards halftime. You guys know the script. Let's go. We're firing off at halftime. I'm letting you guys know. Looks like Kamani Vidal was injured on that play for the Chargers. And it's 4th and 15. They're going to have to punt it away. The Bengals are starting their drive. 18-yard grab for Darnell Mooney. Let's go. Michael Penix Jr. is up to 91 passing yards. Maybe more here. Maybe some yards after the catch. It's a 20-yard catch for Darnell Mooney. Yes, sir. Jordan Love to the tent. They're saying it looks like the same right ankle that Bryce Young missed a game before. The defensive player of the Falcons stepped on his ankle pretty hard there. The one that was injured earlier this season. Michael Penix Jr. looks really sharp to start this game. It bodes really well for our player prop right there. He's connecting. He's connecting with Drake London. He's connecting with Darnell Mooney. His receiver core is healthy. Packers in the red zone with Malik Willis, though. Andrew said Malik Willis went to my high school and took us to back-to-back state championships. Bro, your high school produces some crazy athletic talent. That is wild. Let me know on Discord what school that was, bro. That's crazy. Josh Minot in the NBA. Malik Willis. Is Love out for the game or just out for now? Hey, take a second to subscribe to my channel, everyone. Subscribe, follow my channel. And smash that like button for me. Help this stream get at least 30 likes. Come on, guys. I have these picks on the screen. This is a live bet, though. Pre-game picks at the top, Zay. Welcome to the chat. And I have one live bet at the bottom. I'm going to fire off a few more live bets towards halftime. He looked okay, John? Jordan Love looked okay. Yeah, maybe it's something minor. We'll see. We'll see here. We'll see here after the next drive. Maybe they'll trust Malik to get it done here, and then put Jordan Love back in after that. 31.5 is a bit tougher. Maybe wait to see after this drive for the Texans. Who knows? Maybe the line inflates again. I appreciate that, Jay Hunter. Yep, hit that like button for me. I appreciate you, Zay. He said, glad I trusted in my gut and took Baker touchdown live. Ronaldo Barreto, welcome to the chat, bro. Baker Mayfield. Thanks for subscribing, Zay. Baker Mayfield, touchdown run. Good call, Ronaldo. Ronaldo in the chat. It's 10-7 Buccaneers. And we're up to 109 passing yards from Michael Penix Jr. early in the second quarter. Love to see it. Let's get some production out of Jordan Addison, man. What's JJ McCarthy doing right now? Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Malik Willis gets it done. DK Metcalf still has 21 receiving yards. We need him to go over 52. Extra point, no good. Like what? Extra point, no good in Green Bay. What's going on with the kickers today? Have some low scoring games. A couple of them. The Bills drive is about to start. I have a good feeling about today, guys. I have a good feeling once again. John Bennett said, yep, touchdown Packers. Zay said he likes Denver Broncos +4. I'll take another look at that game. Hopefully I have enough energy to stay on stream for those games as well. I'm trying to cash with you guys all day. Let's cash. Jay Hunter. He said, and that's the backup kicker all the Packers fans have been begging for. Exactly, and he misses a bunny. An absolute freebie. Extra point. The kickers have been tripping this season. No joke. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his second touchdown of the game. Easy peasy. A great defensive stance from the Steelers. We're getting the ball back. I think DK. It's time for DK on this next drive. DK on this next drive, or we riot. The Bengals are punting the ball back to the Steelers. They're going to start the drive on their own 20-yard line. Touchback right there. It's a big injury for the Panthers, man. Nick Skirton out of South Carolina. This guy was big time in college, man. He was injured on that play. On that Bijan touchdown. $131 passing yards for Michael Penix Jr. We are on track to cash. Anything can happen though, but we are on track to cash. Josh Jacobs to the locker room. Ooh. 3 and out for JJ McCarthy. Man, I'm not sold on JJ, man. I know the media loves him. He's a good locker room guy, but you need to air it out, man. You have weapons on that offense. You need to air it out. How do you guys feel about JJ McCarthy early on in his career? Very limited sample size, so maybe I'm being a bit unfair. I know he missed some time with a couple of injuries, but in the games that he has played, I mean, he's still living off of the reputation he built from that fourth quarter comeback against the Bears on Monday Night Football early in the season. What was that, week 2? What else has he done so far this year? And the more Sam Darnold is currently 5th in the MVP race for the odds. The more he does, just the worse it looks for the decision they made to not give Sam Darnold a decent contract, He earned that deal. I don't care what he did in the playoffs. They went 14-2, man. I think. John Bennett said JJ sucks. JJ McCarthy. Jay Hunter said, I've been telling people that JJ's not it. He can't air it out. He has no accuracy. Andrew said, I agree with you guys. Andrew said, with the weapons JJ has, the Vikings should be way better. Exactly. One could make the argument that he's what's holding them back. Like their record, like his play has actually. Like, look at last week. The defense was somewhat competitive against the Ravens, His play may have cost him about 1 win in aggregate so far this season. Touchdown Bills. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Touchdown Bills. Huge play. On a Tyrell Shavers. 43-yard catch. What were the odds for a Shavers touchdown, everyone? Can you look that up for me? I'll look it up. Another incomplete pass targeting DK Metcalf. He's getting his targets though. But it's a 3 and out for the Steelers. It's a 3 and out for the Steelers. Here comes the punt unit. Timeout in the Chargers game. Luther Burden. Luther Burden is about to go over again. We cashed with him together last week on stream over, I think it was over 12.5 receiving yards. Luther Burden out of Missouri. Excellent talent right there. Jay Hunter just said Caleb Williams just dodged a crazy blitz. Crazy escape. He's shifty and he's shifty. Sneaky athleticism, Caleb Williams. Jay Hunter said he's got Burden for 25. You're on track. He's a threat. Aaron Rodgers is holding these guys back right now. Those were 2 catchable balls for DK Metcalf. Aaron needs to be a bit sharper, man. Don't force it, but you need to be a bit sharper. We're trying to cash in tickets, Aaron. Well, let me just send a text. Sending a quick text message, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Come on, man. The Steelers defense is playing pretty well. Punt, 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 punt. Can we get a 3-0 first half score? Charlotte Vonnie said, what did he miss? I only have one live bet on the board right now. It's the Texans and the Titans under 32.5. I think we have a pretty decent chance to get that. You haven't missed much else. There's been some action in these games. A few injuries, too. Bryce Young got banged up a bit. Jordan Love left the game. Malik Willis came in. Shoulder injury. Ankle injury for Bryce Young. DZ the Faded said, cool that you're doing this. I thank you. We're gonna keep it rolling, man. I appreciate your guys' encouragement, your support. Your guys' support is what's gonna keep me going. I'll keep the streams going, man. NBA, college basketball as well. We're gonna get to it. Jay Hunter said Rodgers needs to retire, bro. He doesn't have that zip anymore. Yeah, that zip, it's just not there. It was there for the last 4 weeks last season, but the season was already done, you know? It's like he waits for the, you know, and his regression over the last couple of weeks is notable. He said there's no way in hell that DK should be having the season he's having. You're right. Aaron Rodgers had a decent start to the season. He had some pop in his game, but if you guys have noticed, we're seeing regression in Aaron Rodgers' game right now, similar to what we saw from Russell Wilson in the last 4 weeks of the season that sort of essentially tanked the Steelers' season after a pretty decent start from Russell Wilson. You know, we're seeing a similar decline in weekly progression from Aaron Rodgers. It's just that this happens to be taking place during the middle of the season as opposed to the end of the season for them last year. Once again, the Steelers refused to hit the reset button and go to the draft for a quarterback. They decided, to compete. It's an organization with a lot of pride. And Aaron's much older than Russell Wilson was. So I hope that he can get it together at least today so we can cash these tickets, okay? Just get it together, Aaron Rodgers. I'm not the biggest Rodgers fan, but Jay Hunter said injury timeout for the Vikings. Isaiah Rodgers knocked himself out going after Cole Kmet. Let me get the live scoreboard back up. I dropped a poll in the chat, everyone. Check out the poll. Who do you guys think covers, the Seahawks +3 or the Rams -3? I'd love to see your guys' opinion. Matt Harris said Jordan Love's back in the game. Let's go. Love to see it. Hate to see these injuries, man. It's a vicious league. Texans are driving a bit here. Welcome to the chat, Matt Harris. Subscribe to my channel if you're not. I appreciate you. John Bennett said you didn't see Rodgers play with the Jets? That was a soap opera. Shout out to Robert Saleh. Bears driving here. They're putting something together here. Yep, John Love's back. You guys know how you guys feel about that poll in the chat. Cooper Kupp 35.5? I'm not sure, bro. Cooper Kupp is too inconsistent. It's not necessarily him. It's just that he's up, he's down, he's up, he's down. I don't know. I know he's a popular pick today. Matt Harris said he's a longtime subscriber. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Matt. Jay Hunter said me neither. For sure. I'm enjoying watching these games with you guys. Let's cash some tickets. I'm in a good mood. The halftime bets will flow, everyone. We're about 5, 6, 7 minutes until the half. In a lot of these games, I have a few games listed here, a few players listed here for second half bets. So the live bets should flow here. Stick with me. Smash that like button. If the Steelers lose today, their season's over. Letting you guys know that right now. Yeah, the Ravens are coming for that. The Ravens are coming for that. Touchdown, Kyle Monangai. Touchdown, Bears. Texans are knocking on the door here to get into the red zone. Whoa, we're getting some fireworks. We're getting some fireworks here. A Sean Tucker 43-yard run to expose that Bills defense. 17-14 Buccaneers. Big kickoff return. 44-yard kickoff return. The Bills are going to start this drive at midfield at the 50-yard line. Touchdown, Kyle Monangai. He shifts back to the RB2 slot with DeAndre Swift back in the fold. I think Kyle Monangai has a bright future in this league. We saw what he did in the couple of games that Swift missed. Touchdown Jaguars. I missed that a couple of minutes ago. Hold on. I think I just accidentally turned my light off. Rodgers got sacked. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Michael Penix Jr. is up to 140 passing yards. Third and 21 here for the Steelers. Can you just get the ball aired out to DK? The Steelers are punting the ball again. Disgusting. 2-minute warning in Atlanta. Just throw it up to DK, man. Look at him. Josh Allen just threw his second interception of the game. After getting the ball at the midway point of the field. Holy. Yeah, it's sad how bad they look. Touchdown Packers. Touchdown Packers, everyone. Thanks, John. Emmanuel Wilson cashes. I think he was plus 450 for a touchdown today. He cashes. And it's a 13-7 lead for the Packers. Still plenty of time there in the second quarter. That game's lagging a bit behind because of a couple of injuries there. I love to see this. I love to see this. The Titans defense took the Texans out of field goal range. Love to see that for our live bet. I feel sorry for what the fans are witnessing in Tennessee offensively. It's good for us, but imagine paying top dollar to sit in the luxury box at the Titans game. Just imagine. Josh Allen, man, he's Matt Harris said Jordan Love's looking good. Okay. Glad he's healthy. Charlotte Vonnie said he likes Tampa Bay money line and their team total over 29 points. That looks like a strong play right there. Maybe we missed the best odds there, but I think Jay Hunter said it feels like Ben is recreating his Gibb and Montgomery combo with him and Swift and Kyle. You see the vision. Touchdown, foul. No, it's not touchdown, sorry. 22-yard catch. It's good. Drake London. Huge game for Drake London. 108 first half receiving yards against this Panthers secondary that I told you guys was regressing. Michael Penix Jr. is up to 162 first half passing yards. Great connection there against the hapless Panthers. Yes, sir. We are getting close to halftime, everyone. That's my favorite point of the game to place live bets here in the NFL. So we have one live bet pending. It's looking excellent. Anything could happen, but I think we're on the right side here. Texans, Titans under 32.5 live. We have 3 pregame bets pending. These are to win one unit each, by the way. I didn't put that on the board, but these were to win one unit each. I'm sure you guys knew that if you guys watched my overnight video. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get busy to compile these live bets for halftime. Let me see what's going on here with my notes. So just don't mind me for a second, everyone. Touchdown Falcons. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Revenge, revenge, revenge. Looks like the Jaguars might get another possession here with 30 seconds to go. Nice little catch for Colson Loveland. Falcons extra point is good. And here comes the field goal unit for the Bears. Jordan Addison doesn't have a single catch. This is disgusting. Whoa, 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 whoa. JJ McCarthy, yeah, he threw an interception. He looks terrible. Two-minute warning in Pittsburgh. I have that game on the screen. Yeah, man, the Steelers is just he Aaron Rodgers, if he doesn't get it done today, man, he's gonna start to feel the heat from the media, man. The washed. You're gonna start hearing people say he's washed. Because he looks washed in this first half. No joke. Halftime bets on the way. Take a second to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, follow my channel. Halftime bets on the way. I'm getting them together right now. These are the pregame bets. That's the only live bet that we have on the board. Wow. Face mask on the Steelers offense. Unbelievable. That might back them up to their own goal line. Since the Bengals, John Bennett said he's been washed. Yep. Yeah, JJ McCarthy's so bad. He's so bad, Matt, Ronaldo, Jay Hunter. John Bennett said he's been washed, Aaron Rodgers. Andrew said, McCarthy versus Rodgers, the complete a pass challenge. They are stinking it up. They're stinking it up. Pass interference, though. We have some life. We have some life. Can we just get a DK, just a little 30? Just give us like just a little 30. Panthers knocking on the door. Wow, in the NBA today, Victor Wembanyama will not play. Wemby's out. Wemby's out. This Steelers game is hideous. Whoa, JJ threw another pick. Another pick for J. They need to bench him. I don't care. They need to bench him. He was targeting Addison once again. I'm about to catch up on the chat, everyone. I'm just getting these live bets ready. There's a lot going on. Aaron Rodgers just got crushed. Roughing the passer. The first half of the Titans Texans game might have been one of the worst halves in football history. It's possible. I feel bad for the Vikings defense. They're playing well. Whoa. Holy. 1 second, everyone. I have a couple of bets, but I'm going to post them in just 1 second. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had someone at the door. Okay. Two live bets going on the board now. I'll probably add more right now. Let me just Bears Vikings over 36.5 minus 102 to win a half unit, and the Panthers plus 10.5 plus 100. So the Buccaneers got a late field goal there. Very, very, very high scoring game. Another halftime bet, Packers minus 4.5. I think they pull away here in the second half. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. I'm about to catch up on the chat. Let me get these live bets out. I have another bet, everyone. Live bet player prop in the Packers game. Tight end Luke Musgrave over. 10 plus receiving yards. Minus 102 live. Yes, to win a half unit. All of these are to win 1 unit. Sorry, I'm typing with one hand. Another live bet on the board. TJ Hawkinson, Vikings, over 18.5 receiving yards to win a half unit. Maybe that's it for now. Just taking one last scan. I'm about to catch up on the chat. Shout out to all of you guys. Hope you're having a great Sunday here. Been a bit quiet for the last couple of minutes because I'm trying to compile some quality live bets. Let's try to capitalize here in the second half. Hopefully it doesn't get too sweaty. Go ahead and smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel while you're here. I'll get the live scores back on the screen. Thanks for the positive vibes. Thanks for the encouragement. I think I might leave it at that for now. But there are two more that I'm eyeing. They might be spreads. Let's see how things go towards the beginning of the third quarter. How about that? I'm not going to force it just yet. 21-6. This is the shocker of the day, but the line was tight. 21-6. 21-6 for the Jaguars. The second half has started in quite a few games. A quick touchdown for the Panthers. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Xavier Legette. Touchdown Panthers. Can you guys convert this extra kick? Some of the kickers have been really out of whack today. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Ryu Hoshi said my Titans are about to win 3-0. It's 6-0 now. Andy Sue said that was a terrible roughing the pass call. Yeah, it was. Before the halftime. Northern Grower said hammer that Drake London over. Okay. Steven Shannon, welcome to the chat. He said, what's that website you're looking at? It's called Real Sports. It's a mobile app. Real. The Real app. Andy Sue, yep. They're all the live bets are half unit for now. Might have a full unit spread bet here, but there's something I'm waiting to see in this Titans game. Gregarious D said that Dowdle under rushing guards props looking good. Whoever said that pregame. Yep. Shout out to the chat. He can always break out for some big plays, but it's looking nice. Nice call so far. Andrew said, I think Zachary gave out Dowdle as well. Yep, Zachary. That's who gave it out in the chat. Shout out to Zach. Shout out to you guys. Matt Harris, Nora Sees. AJ Brown had a meeting with the GM. I forgot they discussed his usage. I expect him to have a big day. Thanks for that nugget, Jay Hunter. Nora C says, yo, I don't want to bring any more bad news, but it's windy in Philly right now. Hopefully it calms down by kickoff. Thanks for sharing. Hey, it's not bad vibes. We're sharing info. So let's see how this goes in the second half, the sweaty second half of the NFL. Smash that like button for me, everyone. Help us get at least 35 likes if you're watching this stream right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I'm Myguyknowsaguy. This is my sports betting channel. Hopefully we don't get any funny business here. Those are the live bets that I posted. I posted the first one in the first quarter, so obviously the best line is long gone. But these ones might still be within range. The Texans-Titan game I posted in the first quarter. Hoping for a huge second half for Jordan Addison and DK Metcalf here as well for our pregame bets. Jordan Addison, he was targeted on two huge pass attempts from JJ McCarthy, but they weren't able to connect. The Bears secondary played pretty well then. Ooh, shifty move from Chase Brown right there. First down Bengals. They're knocking on the door. They're trying to get closer to the red zone. Let's go, guys. Help me get 35 likes on this stream, and I'll keep the live bets flowing. Let's go. Takes 1 second. I appreciate your time. We need a clean drive here to start the half. The second half has started in New York between the Packers and the Giants. Not too bad from Jameis in the first half. No. Limited weapons. Hoping the Packers take off here, though. Might be a field goal attempt here coming for the Bengals. 14-yard catch. Christian Watson's having a decent afternoon for the Packers. First down Pack. Field goal for the Bears. It's good. Cairo Santos. 54-yard field goal. We have the over 36.5 live. This is a shocker here. The Jags and the Chargers. Andy Sue said Josh Jacobs, running back of the Packers, has been ruled out. There goes his anytime touchdown parlay. I feel you there, man. I hope you can get that back somehow. It's a tough break there. He's been pretty durable. He's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Yep, the Bears in scoring range. They just got a field goal for us, Jay Hunter. He said, Jay Hunter said, take AJ Brown tonight for sure. The recipe is there for him to succeed. I'm on Jalen Hurts passing yards. I I hope they can both benefit there. I hope they can connect in the passing game tonight. Ooh, Jordan Love went for it there. Matthew Golden couldn't connect. This is what our live bet is going to be. You know, this is it's all in JJ McCarthy's hands, man. 2 first half interceptions, 3 last week against the Ravens. He's had 5 interceptions in his last 6 quarters of NFL football. Come on, man. You're hurting your team. We keep seeing reports that the Vikings locker room likes JJ McCarthy. We probably won't hear that for a while if he continues to stink it up like this. We know how things change quickly in the NFL. This is a big half for the young career of JJ McCarthy. Is that a fumble in the Falcons game? A fumble on the kickoff? Oh, it was a fumble on the kickoff return. Let's go. We are on the Panthers plus 10.5 live. I'm hoping we win that and the Michael Penix Jr. prop. Michael Penix Jr. had a decent start to the game. Fishy, fishy, fishy. How you guys feel about that? What are your thoughts on the Vikings offense right now? What are your bets in the Bills Bucks game? Keep the bets flowing, guys. We're trying to cash together. And thanks for being here. Good afternoon to you, Robert. Good afternoon to everyone here. Josh Jacobs. John said he has him in a 14 parlay. Yeah, Andy. Did Josh Jacobs go out at the end of this first quarter, or was that at the beginning of the second quarter? Might need to check Twitter. Did Aaron Rodgers just get knocked out of the game? Or he's just been benched? Did Aaron Rodgers just get benched? Mason Rudolph, we need you to air it out. Aaron Rodgers is questionable to return with a left hand injury. Absolute cinema. The soap opera continues. Panthers in the red zone. I don't wish injury on anyone, but he's having wrist issues. Is he going to blame his poor play on that? I just pinned my free Discord group chat in the chat, everyone. You guys can go ahead and join that if you're interested. I don't like to see anyone get hurt. We're asking for a lot now. Hopefully Mason Rudolph is ready to play. He has an arm, but he has big time accuracy issues in the past. What's for lunch, everyone? I'm about to order some lunch. What's for lunch? Now Jalen Warren's injured. This is a disaster. He just got crushed. Turnover on downs for the Panthers. Unbelievable. You guys, how do you not at least get 3 points out of a fumble recovery on a kickoff return? Oh, man. Man, oh, man. Touchdown pack. Extra point, no good again. Wow. This is crazy. They missed 2 extra points today. Oh, no, they went for 2 earlier, I think. Really crazy. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Hey, John Bennett, Andy Sue just answered your question in the chat. He said Josh Jacobs was hurt in the first drive of the second quarter. Jay Hunter said the Packers spread was 6.5. Why, I wonder. Fishy, fishy, fishy. I hope that it lands in between. Whoa, slow down. Slow down, Texans. Nico Collins, touchdown, everyone. Nico Collins cashes for the people. It's 7-6 in the Texans-Titans game. 13 points there total. We have under 32.5. We need them to slow it down a bit. They've already scored 10 points just in this quarter, so we need them to slow it down just a bit. Did the Vikings just go 3 and out? Whoa, the Jaguars are in the red zone again. Jay Hunter said, let's go, Nico. Nico Collins, you must have had him. Good job. Yeah, Rodgers did not start the second half. Mason Rudolph did. Aaron Rodgers is questionable to return with a left wrist injury. What do you want to eat? 1 second, everyone ordering food real quick. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Catch up on the chat, catch up on these games. What happened to Michael Penix Jr.? What happened to Michael Penix Jr., guys? Back-to-back catches for DK Metcalf. Let's go. Our tickets are in Mason Rudolph's hands now. Another field goal in the Bears game. This guy said, my guy's about to order some poutine. No. Make poutine at the house. Just joking. Okay, we still have a low-scoring game in the Texans game. Okay. Go ahead and stop what you're doing, Texans. Panthers got the ball back. Did anything happen to Michael Penix Jr. that I missed? Let me search Twitter. Michael Penix Jr. is in the medical tent. He's walking off the field. What's going on, man? This is crazy. He was having such a good game. Man, he just took his wristband off. Dang, this is crazy, guys. $28-6 for the Jaguars. Jordan Addison doesn't have a single catch. Well, it's time to get back to work. Let's see what we can find. Bit of bad luck here with the injuries. He's questionable to return today with a knee injury. Michael Penix Jr. That is official. Questionable to return. What happened? Pittsburgh, welcome to the chat. Yeah, Ronaldo, I hope he comes back, man. Pittsburgh said, I'm switching to DraftKings from FanDuel. He's got burnt so many times from guys getting hurt in the second quarter. In the NBA and with Josh Jacobs today. It's very unfortunate. Scott Archer said more yards for DK to cover. Jay Hunter said Burden just had a huge drop. He has 29, right? Just need one more yard? I hope you get that, Jay. Okay, JJ Redick has another drive here. Now or never. He's stinking it up, JJ Redick. Not JJ Redick, sorry. JJ McCarthy. Uh-oh. Giants in the red zone. Micah Parsons with the sack on Jameis. And it's 4th and 3. Can we get turnover on downs? They don't trust JJ McCarthy, man. They don't trust him. Another incomplete, huge passing attempt to JJ Addison. They didn't connect on a 53-yard passing attempt, a 40-yard passing attempt, and now a 30-yard passing attempt. They're just not on the same page. Timeout. Turnover on downs. Back-to-back sacks for Micah Parsons. It's Packers ball. We do have the Packers to cover live there, -4.5. We have the Panthers. Hoping for something here on this Vikings drive for this one. We have a couple of live bets as well. On some tight ends. Jay Hunter said Luther Burden got it for you. Yep, good job. Good call, brother. Yeah. Justin Jefferson saw it a long time ago. JJ McCarthy just doesn't have it right now. I would have to agree. This is a big play coming up after this injury timeout. 3rd and 2 here for the Vikings. I'd like to see a 7 put up on the board. Take a second to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, everyone. Subscribe and follow my channel. I appreciate you. And go ahead and smash that like button, everyone. Let's get about 10 more likes on the video. I appreciate you. Justin Herbert just threw an interception. Interception, Justin Herbert. Field goal, Panthers. We're within range right there. Let's see if Michael Penix comes back into the game. Hoping for the best there, because he had a great start, man. Hate to see the money get folded up with injuries, especially if the player has a great start to the game. Definitely the best game in the early window. If things don't go our way here in the fourth quarter, I might add a few more bets for you guys in the fourth quarter window. Not the fourth quarter window, the late slate. For the Seahawks game, the 49ers game, the Chiefs game. Joe Flacco threw a pick. It's a pick six. Touchdown Steelers. Oh my gosh, we need the ball to get back into Mason Rudolph's hands. We did not need that. The Bengals are about to start another drive from scratch. A 74-yard pick six thrown by Joe Flacco. Excellent pressures from that Steelers front seven. Here, he got blitzed. Man coverage. Easy pick for Duggar. The Jaguars scored again. It's an absolute demolition. It's an absolute demolition. Justin Jefferson knows JJ McCarthy is not ready right now, man. He's hype. He's all hype. Charlotte Vonnie said he's going to the NBA at this point. This early window is treacherous. We're seeing some volatile results here in terms of the injuries, the big swings in the games right now. It's one of those weeks in the NBA, at least for the early slate. Charlotte Vonnie said he's going to the NBA. You said you bet on the Rockets, right? Kirk Cousins is in the game. If Michael Penix is out, man, it's one of the, this is horrible. He had 160 yards at halftime. Have 3 pregame late bets right here. I'd like to see the Packers score a touchdown on this next drive. Justin Jefferson's not going to talk to J.J. McCarthy after today's game. They might need to bench him, just like for the fourth quarter. I'm not saying for next week, but they might need to bench J.J. McCarthy for this. Like, bring Carson Wentz in. Does anyone want to see Carson Wentz in the fourth quarter? They need to consider it because their season is slipping away right before their eyes. It's already out of reach in one of the most competitive divisions in football, the NFC North. The Packers punted the ball. Yo, the Chargers fumbled the ball. Oh no, they're reviewing it. I think that's a fumble, man. The Jaguars recovered the ball. Touchdown Bills. This stinks with Penix Jr., man. Feel bad for the Vikings defense. Come on, Jameis, throw a pick. Touchdown Vikings, Jordan Mason, 16-yard rush. After some decent field position there because of a 42-yard punt return. So special teams helps the Vikings get within range there. Hopefully we can snatch that live bet we took on the over 36. 3rd and 7 for the Giants. Big third down on the way here. Let's go Packers defense. Another field goal for the Texans. Katak Fitness said, man, McCarthy's so out of sync with his receivers, it's not even close, man. They should put Carson Wentz in, man. I agree. Charlavani said, after I got burned last week, I checked it. Jefferson tends to have a dud game with McCarthy under center. 100%. They're not going to catch me again. John Bennett said, tell me about it. Josh Jacobs cost him $600. Crazy. That means the rest of the parlay hit. George Ballas said, just checking in. How are the live plays going? It's not. It's kind of early to tell, particularly with the tight ends at the bottom. Hopefully they can strike quickly with maybe one pass each. I do have the Packers minus 4.5, Panthers plus 4.5, Bears and Vikings over. Sorry. Bears Vikings over 36.5 and Texans Titans under 32.5. It's either going to go well or I don't know. It's a bit too early to tell. Hoping for the best here. I'm really angry about Michael Penix Jr.'s injury, man. I feel bad that happened to him. Oh yeah, Wentz is done for the year. Sorry, guys. JJ McCarthy, though, needs to get it together. DK Metcalf, he had a really good start early in the game. But it's tight right now. We need 16, I think 15 yards here in the fourth quarter from him. Jordan Addison doesn't have a single catch after being targeted on a few huge plays in this game. Still have 3 plays that haven't even started yet, so let's see how it goes. You guys know me, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Hoping for the best here. I'll add a couple of 4 o'clock plays for you guys for the next games in a few minutes. Let me just see how these fourth quarters progress. Shout out to everyone that's here though. Hope you guys are winning somehow. So I'll put the Steelers game back on. There's no point in watching this Falcons game right now. Timeout Bengals. They're probably going to go for it here on 4th and 1. There was a fight in the Steelers game, man. These guys are hyped. The Giants are in the red zone. They're at the goal line. The Packers lose this game, they're going to miss the playoffs. Touchdown Giants. Jameis Winston just ran it in. Madness. Absolute madness. Famous Jameis. Come on, come on, come on, Bears. Score, score, score. This is crazy, man. The Steelers have not had the ball. They haven't had the ball, man. Jalen Ramsey just got kicked out of the game in the Steelers game after that little fight right there. Touchdown Bucks. Sean Tucker once again. They're reviewing it though. Charlavani, you cashed. Well, no, you're still waiting for Bucks money line, but you did say Bucks team total over 29. He missed the field goal in the Bears game. The Bengals had to burn a couple of timeouts on this drive. Confirmed touchdown in Tampa Bay. Trey Lance is in the game for the Chargers. Five targets for Jordan Addison, no catches. Might add something here for the 4 o'clock game. I'm not going to force anything with these games. They punted the ball. The Vikings are garbage. And so is JJ McCarthy. Big sack right there from the Steelers defense. They haven't had the ball for like 8 minutes, man. This is crazy. The Packers are in the red zone, though. No second half targets for Luke Musgrave. No second half targets for TJ Hawkinson. Holding, man. You guys were in the red zone. Holding on the Packers. Trash. Field goal unit on the way for the Bengals. Hey, Reagan Anthony. Any NBA looks for today? Maybe a bit later, but right now, I'm in the trenches with the NFL, unfortunately. Not very pleased about what's going on right now. Santi MUFC, shout out to you as well. Welcome back, Reagan. He said he's on the 49ers money line. Okay, best of luck. Thanks for sharing. Matt Harris said he needs Jordan Love over 175 passing yards, 175 plus. Can the Packers just score a touchdown here, then play some defense? Yeah, these early games have been a bit rough. A few injuries, man. Aaron Rodgers, Michael Penix Jr. Trusting JJ McCarthy was a mistake. I'll add a few 4 o'clock bets now. I'll go ahead and focus on that right now. Hold on. Touchdown Packers. Christian Watson with his second touchdown of the game. Some positive news. Some. Go for two. It wouldn't matter either way. We need them to stop the Giants from scoring. It's going to come down to the Packers defense. We did take the live minus 4.5 with the Packers. Buffalo Rush, welcome. He said he sprinkled Cam Ward to have one passing touchdown, plus 1,200, plus 1,250. Wow. Live. He said they have the ball now with 3 minutes left. Can they do it? Can they do it? Best of luck. They went for two. They got it. The Packers. Yeah, Jameis is due for a pick, DJ. Hopefully we get that right now. Let's get that part of the experience. Thanks for being here with me, guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Charlavani said Celtics to score 30 in the first quarter, plus 155. Thanks for sharing. Seven targets for DK Metcalf. That would have been a 20-yard completion right there. Just very unfortunate. Nine lead changes in the Bucks Bills game. You're welcome, Buffalo. I appreciate you for being here. I won't put any hard-earned money on JJ McCarthy anymore. Got to give credit to the Bengals secondary, man. But that was a wide open, DK Metcalf, bro, you slipped. He was wide open. He was wide open. Let's get one explosive play here. Just one. That was supposed to be it. He slipped on a wide open catch. Opportunity for 20 yards. They're going to give the ball back. It's 3rd and 11 and you throw a catch you call for a catch in the backfield, Mike Tomlin. Oh, wow. He broke through, though. Kenneth Gainwell. 20-yard reception. Big day for Kenneth. Okay, we got some good news there. TJ Hawkinson, everyone. TJ Hawkinson cashed for us with the live bet. 21-yard catch for TJ Hawkinson. JJ McCarthy did something. Buffalo Rush said his coworker loves JJ McCarthy. Gonna have to let him have it tomorrow at work. You're gonna need to tell him. Tell him what your eyes saw. Your eyes didn't lie to you today. TJ Hawkinson cash for us though. What if after they're about to go for this fourth down though. 2-minute warning. What if after everything I said, JJ McCarthy gets a game-winning touchdown right here and wins by 1, but failed to cash any of our props? Okay, there's a catch for DK right there. Let's see how many yards he gets here. 10 yards for DK. So we need 4. We need 4 more yards for DK here. It can happen. Crazier things have happened. Jay said, don't say that. If you need the Bears to win, I hope they get that for you. Wow. My goodness. Kenneth Gainwell, man. They're in the red zone. 1st and 7, man. Can we just get a little toss to DK for 4 yards, bro? He had so many opportunities to cash. The Giants are in field goal range, man. This is horrible. 3rd and 3 coming up. Whoa, TJ Hawkinson went beast mode on this drive. Timeout Steelers. Any score here would pretty much ice this one, in my opinion, but anything can happen. Hoping they just go ahead and run a little bootleg action. To DK. Yep, got to go for the TD, John Bennett. You said no bets, Jay, just as a fan? Okay. Still rooting for you. They gave it back to Kenneth. Only 2 yards. Come on, man. We have no more space. They're at the 5. 5-yard catch to DK right now. Come on. Whoa, Jordan Addison 15-yard touchdown catch. That is crazy. They played like trash all game, but that drive, JJ McCarthy, he'll get all the headlines if they win this game now. Like that's a backup. That's not a backup. That's a comeback win. Touchdown Gainwell. Trash Mike Tomlin. Garbage. I think we're chalked with DK. Please don't go for a field goal, Giants. No one in the world had Kenneth Gainwell today. No one did. Interception, Jameis Winston. Some positive news. He threw a pick. The Packers recover the ball with 36 seconds left. Famous Jameis. He's back. He's back. Crazy. That was a decent drive too. That was scary. Well, we cashed one bet with the Packers live. Sweaty. Whoa. 56-yard kickoff return for the Bears here. I can't believe we got chalked on DK, man. Crazy. He slipped on a wide open route. Hey, he cashed. Celtics first quarter, 30 plus points, plus 155. Thanks for sharing that in the NBA. You guys betting NBA today or what? Good job, Charlevani. Jay Hunter, DJ, John Bennett, Matt Harris, Buffalo Rush, everyone in the chat, man. Everyone who's been in the chat, appreciate you guys. Everyone watching as well. Trying to come out on top somehow. Can the Bears score a touchdown here? I know they just want to get a field goal, but can they score a touchdown to go over? Yeah, the chat, you guys have been on it. You guys have been on it. Are you kidding me, man? You cashed, bro. Buffalo Rush. You cashed. You took Cam Ward for a touchdown on that last drive plus 1250? You cashed, bro. Good job. Wow. A 28-yard fumble return for the Steelers. Joe Flacco stunk it up. I'm adding a 1-unit bet, everyone, to the board. 49ers Cardinals under 48.5. Starts in about 3-4 minutes. It's not a live bet, it's a pregame bet. Buffalo Rush, that was a great call. He gave that out in the chat too. He said take Cam Ward plus 1250 to get one passing touchdown live just before they tied that game. That was a big time call right there. Thanks to you, thanks to Charlevani for the bets. '49ers Cardinals under 48.5. The Packers cash as well. The Texans are in field goal range. Hopefully they can just walk it off here, keep that under for us to try to minimize some of the damage that Michael Penix Jr.'s injury did. Was that a walk-off touchdown? Or was it a field goal? Oh, we got chalked by a half point, man. In the Bears game. It landed right on 36. Walk-off field goal for the Bears, and they win to break the Vikings' hearts. He said, let's go. I don't like betting on receptions for running backs, KH. That's just me. Welcome back, though. I'm about to add a couple more bets to the board here. Yeah, the Steelers aren't getting the ball back. Walk-off field goal for the Texans, everyone. The game stayed under for us. Wasn't the best, you know? Wasn't the best, man. Definitely down with the early games. We did cash TJ Hawkinson live. We cashed Packers live. We might cash the Panthers live right now. That's the only game left on besides the Steelers game. And then we just cashed Texans Titans live. Maybe I should have put more money on these, but the accuracy is there for the most part. Really unlucky with DK. Really unlucky with Michael Penix Jr. Hopefully we can bounce back through the rest of the slate. Whoa, Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. To take the lead in the clutch. Holy. Buffalo Rush said I took under 149 and a half live between Houston and Auburn in college basketball. I've noticed that when Houston has the lead at the half, they clamp down on defense in the second half. Pregame was 139 and a half too. Hey, thanks for the insights. Is there still a chance to tail you on that? I think they took the touchdown back for Rico Dowdle. Did the 49ers just score instantly? A 98-yard kickoff return for the 49ers. And then Christian McCaffrey just runs a 1-yard touchdown in on the very first play of their drive. That is crazy. I'm adding a couple more bets, everyone. I'm adding a couple more bets. Whoa, 2 touchdowns for T-Mac. Is that a buzzer call? Okay, I'm adding more bets to the board, everyone. Rolling with my system, but I just took time to update all the bets. I put full unit bets, half unit bets, and there's even a long shot touchdown prop for a quarter unit in that Chiefs game. I just bet each one of these. I wish us the best of luck. Anything can happen, but I'm going for it. I am going for it. Just added these. Mark Andrews of the Ravens to go over 29.5 receiving yards at -112 odds to win 1 unit. Lamar Jackson, quarterback of the Ravens, to score an anytime touchdown, plus 330 odds. I'm risking a half unit. Bo Nix, Broncos quarterback to go over 218.5 passing yards, -112 odds to win a half unit. Cortland Sutton, Broncos receiver to go over 49.5 receiving yards, -115 odds to win a half unit. Juju Smith-Schuster, receiver of the Chiefs to go over 9.5 receiving yards at -113 odds to win 1 unit. Noah Gray, backup tight end of the Chiefs to score an anytime touchdown, plus 700, risking a quarter unit. And Jalen Hurts, quarterback of the Eagles, to score an anytime touchdown tonight in the Eagles-Lions game, risking 1 unit there. Let me catch my breath. Thanks for sharing, Buffalo Rush. Just catching up. I know you guys don't have time to chat. If you're tailing the bets, you have like 6-7 minutes to get them in. Still got a few minutes to get these in. Charlotte Vonnie said Spurs team total first quarter plus 290. It's a bit crazy, but it's worth it. Thank you for sharing, bro. Actually, I'll tell you. Zay said he's tailing Mark Andrews 30 yards. Okay. Best of luck, brother. Guys, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you guys have time to get these in. I'm probably about to get off the stream. Unfortunately, I've had food sitting. It's gone cold. I'm going to warm it back up. Pretty hungry. I'll see about coming back on tonight for the NBA. I don't know if they ruled him out for the entire game. I hope he can go. I hope he can go. But yeah, we're going to keep it going, everyone. I'm confident long term. Anything can happen. I'll continue researching the plays. We're going to keep going. John Bennett, I got Greek food. Chicken souvlaki. A chicken souvlaki plate. Thanks for asking. I'm gonna try to keep it going. Good luck on the rest of the day to you guys as well. Gregarious, Buffalo Rush, Zay, Andrew, everyone in the chat. John, Jay Hunter, Zay, Big shout out to everyone, man. Charlavani, Buffalo Rush, JK, DJ202. We got a bit unlucky with the early plays, man, but I don't dress anything up. We're going to win long term, and I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure that happens. I will be back. Make sure you guys keep notifications on here on the stream. Shout out to you, Matt Harris, as well. Everyone that was here. Robert McCormick, Reagan Anthony, Santi MUFC, Pitts Picks, George Ballas, Katak Fitness, my bro, Noah C's, Jay Hunter, Zachary, Ronaldo Barreto, Scott Archer, John Bennett, Andy Sue. Shout out to all of you for the positive vibes. Steven Shannon, Ryu Hoshi. Shout out to you as well. Andrew Hopperton, my bro. I wish all of you the best of luck. Hope you guys have a great day today. And yeah, I will be back. Make sure you guys check the channel. You guys can join the free Discord chat. It's pinned here in the comments. If you want to keep up with my streaming schedule. Buffalo Rush said he's going to tell his niece to like the video as well. I appreciate you. Jay Wilkins, shout out to you as well. We're going to keep it rolling with NBA and college basketball as well. I'll come back for another stream. Might not be tonight. I'll let you guys know how my energy is, but definitely tomorrow, okay? So we're going to attack. That's all we know how to do. Best of luck to everyone in the chat. Enjoy your night. Hope you guys have a great day with your families.